amazing.
Oh my
I
gosh,
think
you
I
girls,
8
I'm so happy. Yes, these are the best testimonials. That's how I feel too. Thank you so much. Yeah, from CasaClean. This is the latest generation when we talk about spinners, and we're talking about the best of the best. No more rubbing and scrubbing and elbow grease and back pain. With this telescopic wand, you're gonna get up high, you're gonna get down low, and you're gonna get the power with CasaClean. You can see here, this is what I mean by next generation. This is what is making this such a huge hit with customers. You can see right there the battery time once you turn it on. Guess how long you're gonna be able to go on one charge? 90 minutes. That's a full day of cleaning. You're not gonna have to spend your time waiting for it to recharge. And then we have 2 modes of power. That low, it's actually a medium. That's gonna be 300 rotations every single minute. That's gonna be 420 rotations every single minute. And I always love to joke that in my house, there are 3 girls plus myself. We love our hairspray. So first place I took this to was all of the baseboards in our bathrooms. Where
there's
the hairspray.
Everywhere. And the dog hair. If you have dogs, that little thin hair.
Yes, and with 8, you're getting 8 different cleaning. You can use, we have one that would be perfect just for polishing and shining and dusting. But look how I'm not on my hands and knees, having to get down, scrub one area,
genius.
Get up, move over, get down,
no
scrub
muscles.
another. No muscles. I do a lot of angry cleaning as a mama.
Yeah.
I can't get this fast. I cannot get 420.
My husband gets so mad because when I get in the mode and I'm cleaning and he's like, I hate when you get like this. Like, don't even start. You know what I love about that tool too, and you may have said it when I was running from the other studio, getting in the crevices of the shower, like deep in the corners, and like really getting out that soap scum and gunk. This is a miracle worker.
This is a game changer.
I love that one.
So we have one for absolutely every chore at home. And if you want to go over it, we can kind of show everything that you're going to get. Before I show you the floor, your grout will never be better or shinier, but this is everything you're getting. You're just choosing between the white and the black, as you can see there. And then this is going to be perfect for your mirrors, for your shower doors, for your cooktops. Microfiber, this is the one that's great for dusting and polishing, great for cooktops. That's the corner nozzle, small, round. This is gonna be wonderful for any concave areas, and then the large round as well.
And I love when you have grout with this one too, because of the domeness of it, it kind of like gets really in there, especially in like a shower where you've got a lot of like maybe small tiles. So let's get right to work. You're gonna get obviously the charger. That's the other thing. You just charge this baby up, no wiring to deal with, just go to work and clean, and then you can clean for a long time with it too, so it's not running out if you're tackling a bunch of different things like the floors, the shower, the oven, the stove.
Because are you like me? Do you set one day aside to get it done?
Yes.
I'm not somebody that, my best friend actually goes out and she does a different room every single day. I'm like, that's crazy. Then you're always cleaning.
Right.
I want to get it done in one day. So look what I'm doing here. You can actually see the rotations. That's 420 rotations. This is such a great tool too. Not only the actual scrubber, but take a look at those long bristles. That's what's going to allow you to get into, take a look at that.
Like, let that do the dirty work, right?
Right? Instead of getting that little brush and scrubbing on your hands and knees, your back's going to thank you, your shoulder's going to thank you, your grout's going to thank you. I always joke that when we were going live from home during Skype, during COVID, I was so worried about America seeing my grout. Guess what? I'm proud to show off my grout now.
Like, get up real close. Look at how good I got this done.
Look at this grout.
Oh my God. These are the areas too that I find that like we neglect or wait a really long time to tackle because it's not an easy everyday cleaning. They almost require more deep cleaning. That's why this is such a powerful tool.
It is such a powerful tool, and it really is. When I say every area of your home, I mean it. It's water resistant. Look how I'm dunking that right into the water. Once I turn it on that low, you're gonna see the power of 300 rotations every single minute.
Wow.
Want it even more power? 400 rotations every single minute. Why did we make this water resistant? We know you're gonna take this into the shower. We know you're gonna take this into the toilet. That crevice tool is gonna be perfect too to get up and under. But look at the power it's churning out. Your shoulders can't take that. your back, it just truly is a game changer. It gets it done faster, it gets it done quicker. And this is all from CasaClean.
Yes.
We're actually one of the biggest names in electronics here at HSN.
Yes.
And then we just focused all of our attention now on cleaning because we want to make it done faster, easier, and better. And this is the area we're talking about. I mean,
I love how we show like really the worst of the worst case scenarios. Like I hope it's not this far gone, but even if it was.
You know what? Just picture this as, you know, when you put the plug in and your makeup and there's that grime.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
And the toothpaste that over time.
Toothpaste that just goes. So what I want to show you, and hairspray, all of that grime. What I did is just sprayed my favorite cleaner. Mine is usually vinegar and water. You can use whatever you like. And where we're going to get is those areas. So I'm using that conclave brush. Again, I press the button to turn it on to low. And hear it? You hear that power. Want to kick it up? There, it's just another press of the button. Love it for the hard water stains. Look at how I'm able to get into the areas that you'd have to get a tiny brush and scrub and scrub and scrub. Not anymore. This is gonna do it all for you in an instant. And then you're still gonna, that took what, a couple, maybe a minute?
Not even.
No, and so you're gonna have 89 more minutes to go and clean the rest of your house.
That's the thing, and maybe a lot of reasons why we hate cleaning. There's some people that absolutely love it. I love the satisfying feeling after, so I have to be mentally prepared. A lot of times I'm like, I'm just gonna hire a cleaner because I can't do it. But when you have tools like this in your arsenal, then it becomes faster, it becomes more satisfying. You're not feeling like I need a whole day to recover from the back breaking of having to get on my hands and knees, or areas you normally, wait, are you doing the wall?
No, I know, and people think I'm crazy. My mom used to make us dust the walls.
No way.
And I thought that was a normal thing.
I've never heard of that.
I still am doing it because she, and you know what, there's a lot of dust on your walls, guys. I don't know. I actually think that.
Okay, I need to start doing that now.
Yes, you should, I think so. But yes, I'm showing how you could if you wanted to, but really, my favorite place to use this up high, mud daubers on the outside of my house. That stuff just sticks to it. You're not able to clean it. The pollen that loves to just kind of, or even over the top of your car, if you wanted to get and wash the top of your car.
You're talking about these areas I would never think of.
Exactly.
Think about how many areas you have neglected. This can now tackle it for you on top of your typical daily maintenance, once a week maintenance. Now, my parents have a gas stove. I grew up with that. But then I got the glass ones, show every imperfection. Now that's what I have. And it's so hard
and
to get it off.
Stovetop cleaners are so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
So you don't need it. This is gonna go and scrub for you, and then guess what? It's gonna polish and shine. It does all of them.
Ooh,
so you can see it's going through that. I once made homemade caramels, and I love them more than anything, but if that spills, it's impossible to get off. Maybe it's gonna be your world famous spaghetti sauce or barbecue sauce. You're gonna get that clean in an instant without the expensive cleaners. This is if you have that gas. So I have a gas stovetop. This is gonna be perfect for your gas stovetop. This is gonna be perfect for your grills, your oven racks.
Right.
Even your, I'll take my air fryer rack out and clean it.
I was wondering, how am I gonna clean this thing? Because I have one of those air fryers that kind of looks like a large toaster
That's
oven.
what I have too,
so
with the doors.
This is genius. I'm gonna use that. I didn't even think about that.
It cleans it all, and even the, I don't know what it is in my toaster oven that gets that film on the door. But it cleans all of those areas, and you're not doing any of this or any of this. I mean, this is how I scrub when I'm mad. I couldn't get close to this. Then, because you do have 90 minutes, 90 minutes of runtime, take it out. Do your car. Don't pay for that detailing. It's gonna be, just again, to show you, you're gonna do a long press of that power button. That's gonna turn it on. That shows me exactly where I am in that power life. I have 100%, 90 minutes, up to 90 minutes on 100%. This says M. Mode 1, 300 rotations per minute. Mode 2, 420 rotations every single minute. We did the math, that's 7 rotations every second. So
there's no way you could even do that manually, even if you were putting all of your muscle into it.
No, that's not physically possible, right? But look at, how are you gonna get into this area? How are you gonna get into where the lug nuts are? Personally, I am just proud I know what that's called, a lug nut.
Right.
But you're gonna get all that cleaning, and then you don't even have to go and polish and shine, because it's gonna polish and shine for you. You could just use,
wipe it away.
Yeah, wipe it away, or you can also just use your sprayer.
Right, like your hose, like you're doing, especially if you're cleaning outside. So this is not just the bathroom. I mean, I instantly think, okay, this is my bathroom, right? But we went to the kitchen, we went to the sink, we went inside, like the tub where there's water. Now we're taking outside to the intricate parts of our cars.
Yep.
These are usually an upcharge, even if you've got like the membership and you want to go take it through a drive-through cleaner.
Exactly.
So you can do this in the comfort of your home. It doesn't have to take a long time, and you don't have to put any muscle into it, thanks to this device right here.
And I can't say enough about all of the different attachments, because it really is going to tackle every single area of your home. I wanted to show you this one because I love it. We don't have any wood furniture here, but I know what you're talking about, especially when you have young kids on your wood furnitures. There's that grime from their little hands, and it kind of builds up over time. You take this wool-like brush to that. It is, and you put your favorite like duster and cleaner, it's going to bring it back to new. This is also perfect for any of your like leather furniture.
Ooh.
It shines it all up. It's
like a buffer.
Like
a
That's
soft buffer.
exactly. It's like a soft buffer.
Ooh, I love
Now
that.
let's take it to the car.
Okay.
So we showed you outside of the car. What about your seats, your leather seats? First and foremost, spray your cleaner, turn it on, and this is where I love. Do you see how I actually have the longer handle here? I just have it down to about about 18 inches.
Okay.
It goes 4.5 feet.
Wow.
So it's the perfect size and anywhere in between. But I can be, if you have those third rows, I can be in that second row and easily, very easily reach that last row. And not only am I able to go and get it cleaned, and we're gonna really show you, look how it's getting in those nooks and crannies. It's that perfect size. I tell you, CasaClean has just absolutely figured it out. Figured out everything we need. Now, we're gonna take that and we're gonna polish it. How easy is it to be able to take and change the heads out too? I love that.
You just pull it in, snap it back in. You feel it. It like finds its way into the spot.
It just snaps in, and now we're gonna polish it up.
Wow.
And take a look at that. Your car is gonna look brand new, and you're not paying that $250 for a detail.
Right, and you did that in seconds.
Seconds.
The other thing I noticed, because I have seen a lot of dupe versions of this CasaClean come out, and you can get them on some of these websites.
Yes.
By the way, there was a couple features I noticed, because I saw this type of design a few years ago. You will get maybe just your scrub brushes that we showed you over here, like with your dupe versions. I don't know the strengths. It had one power level. I'm thinking of one that I got my hands on. You would get just these scrubbers. It had one color, one power level. You couldn't make it longer, and then you had no idea when that battery was going to die.
Never.
So you could be halfway through. You guys have thought of everything. So not only are you getting all of your scrubbers, but then you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4 attachments to tackle dusting and buffing.
And wait.
Oh, and the charger, and the block.
And
that's right, because they don't come with a block, and then you're like trying to find a phone block.
Yeah, you're trying to share it.
For $44.95, like I can't even believe, for $44.99, this is a $65 tool with 8 attachments that can run for an hour and a half on one full charge. $44.99, that means on Flex, it's $15 to get this home, to try it for 30 days. The floors, like look how long this telescoping handle is.
Yes. And you can see that even though we have that power, it doesn't take over. It's not like you have to, struggle to be able to keep it. You're just being able to guide it with that. What am I showing you is that wool-like brush again. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, what am I gonna use this for? And then you're gonna like, what can't I use this for? Look how it's just polishing your wood floors. And that's what you do. You can either use a cleaner, or if you just really want to kind of polish and shine it up, take a look at the difference between the dirt and the dust that just builds up over time. You forget what your wood floors look like, and then when you polish and shine it, and you're like, this is why I love my wood floors so much, right? And I love my wood floors. It's one of my favorite things that I have.
And you want them to look good. And over time, and this is the thing, in the summer, we're opening the doors, shutting the doors. There's a lot of pollen that comes in, a lot of environmental, so we kind of find ourselves cleaning a lot more.
Yes,
but
I think it's because the sun is out more, so we see it more.
You see it more.
Yes.
The power is unbelievable. I love this demonstration because you really can't visualize how powerful.
Right,
but the fact
you can't see it. And when you can see this, now that's the low.
Wait, oh, that's just the low?
That's the 300 rotations per minute.
All right, let's take it up a notch.
That is gonna be the high.
Oh, yeah.
And why am I showing you this? Because when you're in the shower, if you have those high shower walls, that's okay. you're gonna have that telescoping wand. If it's wet in there, it's okay. This is water resistant. When you get it home, the other thing I wanna show you, this is exactly right where you're gonna charge it. You get the power block. It's not an electronic vampire. It's going to take exactly the amount of electricity it needs, and then it's gonna stop sipping your electricity.
Nice.
So you don't have to worry about plugging it in, unplugging it. When you take this off the charger, you can go and you can clean for 90 minutes. So if you were like my mom and Saturdays were meant for cleaning, you're cleaning and getting it done instead of cleaning a job, waiting for it to charge. Cleaning a job, waiting for it to charge. You're able to get it all done.
I've spent $15, maybe more, on just like 2 cleaning products alone, let alone like a sponge and a tool and all the things. You are getting a tool that does the hard work for you with 8 different attachments, so it really doesn't matter the job, the appliance, the tile, whatever it might be. For $15 to try that out and see if it's not a game changer in cutting down time, actually not waking up the next day with a hurt back and an achy arm from all of the scrubbing.
Exactly, and yet all of the shine.
Right. You'll find yourself actually using a lot less product too, because it actually is going to break it down. Instead of spraying something, the chemicals, and then waiting 10 minutes for it to, you know, break down, run and get it while we have it at this crazy low price, because I don't know honestly how long it's gonna last at this crazy deal.
And it really is, when you get to see the attachments, you're just gonna go and clean everything. And like you said, it's satisfying.
Right? Go in the reviews too. Come back and tell us how you use it, because I love getting extra ideas and on different things I can clean.
I do too, I love that.
And how you used it with the attachments. Now we're gonna be right back, but I wanna let you know, if you wanna watch back this presentation, if you wanna watch us